friends sent James and I off to get supplies at something called a garden centre. It was a place which seemed to be mostly full of sheds. And what kind of nerd would find those interesting?
Wow.
In the shed zone, James was struggling to find something which matched his rigorous standards.
Now, this is dangerously close to being a gazebo. This is heading in the right direction. Want something bigger.
That'll...
Honestly, I just think she fell off it or something. Put it back.
Good.
Right.
And with his usual sense of urgency, James started on the shed.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Quantity 1, heavy-duty workshop door end. Heavy-duty workshop plane end. 2 heavy-duty workshop window panels, yes. 2 heavy-duty workshop plane
This was
panels.
ridiculous. James had to be reminded that we were against the clock.
Yes, no, but you've spent like half an
But
hour.
if the screws are not in the right lengths in the wrong holes, you get end up at the end of the shed with the wrong screw left over and it won't be long enough. And then you have to dismantle the whole
build
thing
the
again.
shed.
I'm building the shed.
You're not
This is
building
part
the
of
shed,
building
you're
the shed.
naming your tools. Is this your tape measure?
Might be. See, the thing about this shelf is that on it, one day will rest a component that Sir Stephen Redgrave, CBE, 5-time Olympic gold medalist, will pick up and use to create something brilliant. And that can only happen because people have sheds with stuff in them. You see what I mean?
Sorry.
Shit. No, up! No, you've got to lift it. No! Hammond, you idiot, man! Honestly! How can you be so useless, man?
Hammond is really...
Listen, honestly, that's the only bit of this project that has gone properly. The shed was up and perfect, and you've wrecked the shed, and you've wrecked your stupid, idiotically designed
No, this is a
Ponzi
loss.
bench.
That part
No, it's not a loss. It's not a loss. That is not. It isn't because it turns out that this
doesn't matter.
This is no good for shooting branches off.
No, but the river of gravel cascading majestically through the garden to end in the tree
Have you any
is now
idea
spoiled. What?
how far we are from a river of gravel running through your garden? Look what it's got. It's got a river of track marks, a broken, stupid toy digger in a hole.
There's a few sites along the way on the river. The crane stuck.
Look at the holes. Look at that.
That is.
It has gone. How long have we been here? 4 hours, 5 hours? It's gone backwards.
Guys, we do need to speed up.
And a short while later, James had his shed back up as well.
So you see, you take the big spanner off, you can see the big spanner is missing, put the big spanner on, you know it's in the right place. If Jeremy Clarkson came in here and did that, you'd see immediately that that is not the correct spanner for that peg. That should be on there, and that should be on there.
With James suffering from an industrial bout of OCD, I set about removing Sir Redgrave's flower bed.
Fire the pole! That usually clears them.
James didn't take the news well.
Look what you've done to my bloody shed, man!
I had this bomb, and that'll buff out.
What time is this programme on? Is it 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Is it 10 o'clock on BBC Two?
Yes.
Are we beyond the watershed?
Yes.
You're a fuck.
Jeremy,
What?
no member of the Sir Steve Redgrave family plays rugby.
Well, I'll be able to then.
Well, actually, they won't.
Again, James was very angry with me.
I think you've got something to say to me, haven't you?
I'm surprised how heavy rugby posts are.
Something along the lines of, I'm sorry, James, I am a fully rigged, rate
You two,
A1,
you two,
ocean-going
Sir Steve
pillar.
Redgrave will be here in half an hour. We've got to speed up again.
Yeah, that's cooked.
Need some adjustment. Hang on, let me just. There you go.
Hell, man.
I didn't have it set right. That's actually better. See, now that's going to grill it properly. You'll get some proper blackening of the chicken.
That's hot, actually.
Hang on.
No,
I've-
stop.
no,
Oh, you
wait,
utter
wait.
pillock. No, let me do
I'm
it.
going to do it.
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Oh, you've frozen my ghoulies.
I'm sorry.
Give it
went
to
the
me.
wrong
Give it to
way.
me.
It went the
Give it to
wrong way.
Let me do it. Let
Get
me
off.
do it. You're.
Redgrave is coming up the drive.
What?
Redgrave is coming up the drive.
Right.
Sir Steve Redgrave, turn at the drive.
I was just about ready.
Where do we hide?
Oh, no, behind a tree.
They
In my
always hide
shed.
in ground force. Why don't we tell him his wife did this and then we've been called in
Yeah, to put it right.
to put it right?
We're just about to start.
He's coming.
Okay.